Alright guys, today I'll make a video about getting into trucking and being able to be financially independent becoming a truck driver. Um, Pretty much, becoming a truck driver costs maybe about $4,000, $4 or $5,000, maybe even $3,000. Going to a CDL school, getting CDL training at a local college or through a truck driving school. And all it takes is about a month. It's way better than doing college. College takes about 2 years, 3 years, or certification takes about 6 months. You can get your CDL in a little as 1 month. And it's best to get all your endorsements as well. Like your tanker, your hazmat, your TWIC card, doubles, triples, air brakes endorsement. Those endorsements will help you to land any type of job that you want. The best way to make the most money in a trucking career is to try to get into a specialized division. They have specialized divisions such as refrigerated, dry van, tankers, flatbeds, oversized and overweight loads as well. You can haul fuel or gas and diesel, things like that. You can haul food grade like milk and a tanker and make good money, make at least $60,000 a year during your first year starting out. That's straight out of high school. You can actually become a truck driver at 18 years old instead of 21. 18 years old, you can drive interstate, which means you can only drive inside your legal state of residence. If you once you turn 21, you can become an interstate CDL driver. That means you can drive anywhere in the country. 48 states. You can also drive to Canada and Alaska. You can go to Hawaii, but you have to catch a flight there first before you can drive out there. You can also, as far as truck driving goes, you can be a local truck driver or you can drive over the road. I think over the road driving is better as far as becoming financially independent because you're able to save more money. You won't have rent to pay. As a truck driver, you might even have a car to pay. You won't have a car note, car insurance to worry about. If you ever want to get a car, you can always use Lyft or Uber, or you can rent a car out at Enterprise or something like that. Could you be living in the truck? So you won't have $1,000 a month on rent to have to pay. So it's really easy to save money. I say it's easier to save money doing truck driving than it is to be in the military. Because truck driving, you can make at the lowest, you should be making about $1,000 a week gross before taxes. So it's good money, and that's at least $1,000 a week is about 52 grand a year. So you can easily make at least 52 grand a year starting off for your first year in trucking. Also, too, there's a myth going around that you have to start out with one of the low-paying companies and then work your way up after a year of experience. You don't have to do that. You just got to look around, do your own research, and don't just jump at the first company that offers you 30 cents a mile. Look for some 50 cents a mile, 60 cents per mile. Driving 3,000 miles a week, that's good money. Before taxes, $1,500 before taxes every week is pretty good money. Once you get up there, you make 2 grand a week, 3 grand a week. It's all about driving safely, getting knowing how to back without hitting anything. Getting out of the looking when you're backing. Like I say, to make good money, anywhere from like $70,000 a year and up to $120,000, $150,000 a year. You got to be in a specialized division. Flatbeds, tankers, oversized, or even working in oil fields. In oil fields, you can make at least at the minimum 70 grand a year working in oil fields, and that's not even. You may only be working 5 days a week. You get paid by the hour. Get paid 30, $40 an hour to haul oil field work. Pumps, oversized pumps. Hauling fuel, hauling water, hauling sand, things like that. As team drivers make a lot of money. As far as teams, it's best you team with your friend or husband and wife can team together, and then they get paid. As a team driver, you're pretty much doubling the truck's income. So instead of one person making all the money, it's two people. And if you're husband and wife, or husband and husband, wife and wife, whatever you got going on, you can easily make $120,000 for that truck for a household. So you can bring in at least $100,000 a year, teaming with, a partner or a friend. But it's like I say, to get started, once you first with the CDL, To start on making a lot of money, it's best to get into a specialized division. Try to get your endorsements and um, keep on applying, asking questions, going around talking to people, and getting a specialized division. You can easily pull anywhere from 1,500 to $2,000 a week gross. Going get inside of a specialized division. An easier one to get into would be probably tanker or flatbed. I would say those are the two biggest ones to get into as far as specialized divisions go. So as an over-the-road truck driver, you have very little expenses. The only expenses you may have would be like a cell phone bill and food. That's pretty much it. And the cell phone bill should cost you no more than about $40 a month at the most. And your food at the very max should be $150. I say $100 a month, but your food should be no more than $150 a month inside that truck. Also, you get free showers. At the truck stops, you shower for free. Keep yourself clean, fresh. Don't be in there stinking, got germs all over your body, getting sick. So, do that, and then you'll be fine. Awesome. So that goes well. Also, to truck driving school, some people go the company route, the way they work for the company for a year. But you also, if you're not working, you're 18 years old, 21, or you're not working or have an income coming in, you can try applying for state funds, federal grants, free CDL training programs. And a lot of times these schools, these free CDL training schools, they also have connections with companies that are hiring you and pay really well starting out. So like I say, you'll make more money in a month's time than it takes a college graduate 4 years, even 6 to 8 years to make that much as you're making. And I like to say it's easier work. Truck driving to me is easier work because I worked at companies. I did maintenance technician work, electronic technician work. I did it all. And I say truck driving is probably one of the easiest jobs and make the same amount of money or even more than a engineer or maintenance tech or anything like that. So definitely at least get your CDL. I would say get it as soon as you turn 18. Get your CDL, start driving, start backing, learn how to do pre-inspection, things like that, and make that money. Like, it's good money because I averaged out my pay doing over-the-road driving, and I'm making at least $25 an hour doing over-the-road driving. This is my first year, so been good money per week. Like I say, you should be making at least $1,000 a week starting out. If you're not, you're in the wrong company. You're at the wrong company, or you're not driving as much as you should be driving. You should be averaging at the minimum 2,500 miles per week. So, like I say, try to get into truck driving. It's a great career. I would say it's great to even just start out doing it for a year or two, 3 or 4 years, saving up your money, and then decide to go to college if that's what you really want to do. So I got to say, have a good day. It's Truck and Sailor here. And peace, blessings, and do what you can to make this money and take care of you and your family and whoever else you got to take care of, your dog, your pet. All right, have a good day, good night, or good evening. Peace.